such a pleasure to meet you. Is it okay if I ask a question? So, as a working Nigerian, with everything that is happening so far in 2025, with Trump being president and making decisions that's affecting Africa, with petrol price going up and down, what can I do to protect my personal finance?
That's a fantastic question. Well, calm down, let me explain. Now, you would be wondering, with everything happening, Trump and his tariffs, you've heard of Mexico, you heard of Canada, they reverse tariff here, they put tariff here. How does that affect you living around the world, in Africa, and especially in Nigeria? Now, you expect certain policies to change. Now, with Trump saying, America, we are the greatest, it means that you are likely going to see a stronger dollar. And with a stronger dollar means that you're going to have a weaker naira. And then Trump has come out to say, drill, baby, drill. So more oil in the global economy. And you know what happens when there's a lot of supply and the demand is just, the same. It means that the prices are likely going to get lower. So we're likely going to see a lower oil prices, and it affects Nigeria. How does it affect Nigeria? It means the country will not have as much money because it sells crude oil for its foreign exchange. Well, how does that affect you as an ordinary Nigerian? Well, like I always say, calm down, let me explain. If you are listening to this, it means that you have some money and you're thinking of how would you protect the money in your pocket? One of the things that you must do, number one, is to actively budget. Budgeting. You need to know how much you spend in a month. You need to know where you are putting those ashwebis that you are buying for 150,000. It's time for you to tell them, I will send you 20,000 and just follow you on Zoom. You can't make it. And it's time for you to essentially cut out some expenses so that you can have more to save. And when you have that money that you've saved, what do you do with it? You need to now think of investment. There are two strategies that you must employ in investment. Number one is hedging. So you must look at the naira and say, if this naira is going to get lower, I need to actively save in something that is not in naira. In another currency's asset. Asset, something that gives you money, not takes away money from you. So you must have seen Nvidia and all those stocks in the US that crashed. Look at the fundamentals of a company when you want to buy, say, a stock or an asset. Where would this company be in the next 5 years, in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years? Do they look like they are going to grow? If they are going to grow, that's where you should put your money so that you can follow the growth in assets that are not in Nigeria. Then in Nigeria, the stock market is doing good. There's real estate that people are coming together to say, okay, I have this 500,000, I have this 1 million naira that I want to invest in this place that I'm expecting maybe a 20% return at the end of the month. There's fixed deposits, there's mutual funds, there's the government's treasury bills, which is averaging above 20% now. So you can put your money in those places when you have actively saved your money. Then thirdly, you need to look back and check yourself. Okay, what are the alternative ways that I can increase my earnings? The internet is now the biggest employer of labor. It's employing all of us. Now everyone is on YouTube, everyone is on social media. The social media platforms are as active as the news channels. So how are you leveraging that to increase your earnings? The major thing that you need to do is to upskill. Upskill means don't look at it as a big word. What thing would I like to do? How can I learn that? How can I start doing that in the next 3 months? You can earn $100, you can earn $200 from somebody in Kenya, from somebody in the US, from somebody in Switzerland, from somebody in the UK, willing to pay you for something that you learned for 3 months. That is upskilling. Add that income to whatever you have, it will reduce the cost on you. Now, you do not think that if everybody is on the internet, that, oh, it means it's saturated. It doesn't mean that. So you need to look at places like India that has taken IT and everybody seems like they're running to India for IT. It means that we can find our own niche. So find what works for you and then actively look forward to improve yourself. essence of all this is to be a better you. And I hope in 2025, you're going to be a better version of yourself, a better you, that at the end, at 31st December 2024, you're going to look at this and say, thank God I listened to the online banker and I upskilled myself, saved, invested, and now I know how to budget. I hope this makes sense to you. Like I always say, thanks for listening. Be good. Take care. This is the online banker.
Thank you so much. That was such a helpful answer.
Nice and real.
Nice to meet you.